So I've been seeing this trend for a while now by Nando V movies and other creators, who you should check out. I may put the links to their channel in the description. This is what this whole thing is about. And, well, I'll let him explain it.
This is one villainous scene. So here's the deal. Each of us has written and produced a video essay about a scene with a villain from a movie or TV show or game or book or song or whatever that demonstrates how awesome a certain villain is. Is it because they're so powerful? Is it because of what they tell us about the hero? Is it because they're kinda right? And I have assembled all of those videos into a neat and tidy playlist so you can watch them all. The playlist is in the video description and also will be linked at the end of the video. And as other channels, which could be you, make their own videos, I'll put those in the playlist as well.
I've seen a few Transformers videos, so I'm thinking to myself, why not take a crack at it? So let's start the intro. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more groovy videos. Now if you'll excuse me, we got a war to win. Today's discussion we're going to be talking about a scene. A scene where you can fully understand from a villain's point of view and the lengths someone would go, and witness the essence of desperation, or the act of desperation as you will. I decided to do a villain that stands out among the other antagonists of the Bayverse film franchise. Sentinel Prime.
This feels a lot like hell.
Transformers Dark of the Moon is not just the best Transformers sequel, but literally the best Transformers film to make billions of dollars. To me, Transformers Dark of the Moon was something the Michael Bay managed to get his stuff together until that garbage Transformers film The Last. No, we're not talking about that right now. The movie took a huge take on the Bayverse with its world building. I mean, yeah, it still has those Michael Bay tropes, but I believe this is where Michael Bay decided to stop smoking for a while and actually start directing and making a good movie after Revenge of the Fallen, until he went back on it midway through Age of Extinction. Okay, I don't know if anyone knows this, but I really loathe and despise this character with every fiber of my being, but I can't lie, the writers managed to make this villain not only entertaining, but somewhat sympathetic with the main goal. From what we know of Sentinel Prime, he is voiced by the marvelous Leonard Nimoy, who also voiced Galvatron from the 1986 Transformers movie. He takes the form of a Rosenborg Panther firefighter, and happens to be Optimus Prime's old mentor. He was thought to be lost in space, after taking critical hits, and drifted into space, until he and other Transformers that were forgotten, and weren't mentioned again, crash-landed on the moon, and entered into stasis lock, which is the equivalent to a coma. Inside the Arc Sentinel was the key who can control pillars that can pull the middle finger on the laws of physics.
Can control it. It defies your laws of physics to transport matter through time and space.
After many years he was founded by the real astronauts, Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong, which was also a surprise to people.
One of the first two men to step foot on the moon. Sir? Optimus Prime.
And from a fellow space traveler, it's a true honor.
The honor is mine.
Our entire
Maybe Michael needs to really stop smoking whatever the hell he is smoking, because that scene was pretty damn cool. Anyways, they kept it under wraps until they meet Optimus Prime, which really pisses me off.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
I want to meet my childhood hero. Getting off track here. Sentinel was revived to the land of the living instead of waking up in Skyrim, later on after bonding, and gaining the trust of his student, allies, and the humans in charge. We finally see his true colors, by pulling the biggest plot twist in Transformers history.
What the hell are you? No! 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 gonna fucking kill you! I will make you suffer!
Whoa! Alright, buddy! Shit just went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick. Oh.
After this massive gut-wrenching betrayal, and trying not to cry 8 times, while editing this video we are to ask,
Why, Sentinel, why?
we learn what the real reason why Sentinel Prime was on the Ark. In Washington DC, Megatron and Starscream discussed Sentinel leaving Cybertron was supposed to be him defecting to the Decepticons. I guess the attack on the Ark was to make it look convincing or something, and fate somehow brought both Megatron and Sentinel to Earth. I don't know why, but thinking about it reminds me when Optimus surrenders to Scorponok from the Marvel Comics, but if it was Sentinel Prime who surrendered. Here we have a 3-minute scene where I personally find this to be a truly villainous scene. When Optimus chased down Sentinel and tackled him, Sentinel pulled a gun on Optimus, his student, clearly indicating he wouldn't hesitate to kill Optimus if he gets in the way. And here is where we get the reason why he committed these horrifyingly wicked crimes.
Why, Sentinel, why? For Cybertron, for our home. What war destroyed we can rebuild, but only if we join with the Decepticons.
No, it's not the only way. This is our home. We must defend the humans.
So lost you are, Optimus. On Cybertron we were gods, and here they call us machines. Let the humans serve us, or perish. You're lucky I didn't kill you. In time, you'll see.
It's not over.
This scene fits so well, because this is a character with motivation, and is shown to demonstrate what he is capable of, cunning and deceiving his allies like a Decepticon, foiling Optimus Prime and the humans' trust.
Optimus?
What your leaders say is true. This was all my fault. I told them whom to trust. I was so wrong.
It also shows how he really cares for his homeworld and the Transformer race over everything else, even his allies. If you rewind back to when Sentinel had that moment with Optimus in Africa, he talks about how beautiful Earth is, unlike how Cybertron came to be. Ironically, after hearing about Cybertron being an abandoned wasteland, he told Optimus to
Never mourn the past, young warrior. Thanks to you, our race survives.
Yet he can't, and the funny thing is that when Optimus was willing to give up the matrix of leadership to Sentinel so he could lead the Autobots again, Sentinel didn't take it because he knew he was going to go all General Shepard on Optimus.
You have the DSM. We got it, sir.
Good. That's one less loose end.
Sentinel couldn't let go, knowing his homeworld was in ruins worse than it was during the war. He had to act quickly in order for the plan to work, making a bold choice of killing Ironhide, the weapon specialist, a fellow soldier, and made the conscious decision to execute someone in a horrific way with a cosmic rust gun, because he knows how strong and tough Ironhide is, who is only doing his damn job as an Autobot, and I don't see how Optimus executing that soulless bitch is considered a war crime at all. You know what happens when you kill a beloved badass Autobot who is only doing his job as a protector by shooting them in the back with a cosmic rust gun. I'll tell you what you get.
Get what you fucking deserve!
My bad, I lost my cool. Sentinel made the decision to kill a soldier, leaving the whole nest force disoriented, stealing the pillars and making a clean getaway. As much as I hate this character for obvious reasons, I got to admit how clever this scene is. Sentinel is literally exposing his god complex to not only him, but the whole race of Transformers. Optimus even pleaded with him, saying it's not the only way and they must defend the humans. But he doesn't want to live on a planet where they are just seen as robots who can turn into vehicles. Sentinel made the deal with Megatron because to him, the ends justify the means, or in Transformers' case,
no sacrifice, no victory.
This is a man, well robot, who made an act of desperation, to save his home planet from constant war and destruction, having nothing left to lose, sacrificing everything, even his morals of freedom being everybody's rights, telling Optimus to let the people of Earth serve, or he and the other Autobots can die with the humans. The act of desperation is something most people have gone through, or will end up going through, making the choices that you or anyone else will never make.
But you could never make the hard decisions. Our planet will survive.
And his motivation is kind of understandable, even if they are batshit insane. He nearly succeeded bringing Cybertron to Earth. We were all blindsided by Sentinel's trust. His character and design is an example of deception. Before his treachery, he was seen as an old warrior who believes in freedom, and guarded the pillars for the space bridge. When he was revived, he was confused and unsure of what was going on until Optimus talked him down and let him know what happened. His main concern was the pillars, something he was supposed to protect. Look at his design. He's not like the other Decepticons with jagged edges everywhere with black, gray and silver colors. He has colors you can identify like the other Autobots. Later in the movie, Sentinel made a ransom saying he and the Decepticons will leave the planet if they exiled the Autobots and provide Earth's resources to repair Cybertron.
Defenders of Earth, we have come for your natural resources to rebuild our damaged planet. When we have transported all we need, we will leave your world in peace. For such peace to exist, you must immediately exile the Autobot rebels you have harbored. Non-negotiable. Renounce the rebels. We await your reply.
Okay, it's that simple. Have the Autobots leave Earth and the planet will be saved, right? Right? He did it again. He deceived them once again. Fuck this character. At the end of the film, after getting his back blown out and getting wrecked by Megatron, they all witness their home planet, quote unquote, destroyed. Optimus finally put an end to Megatron by ripping his spine out with his Energon axe. I bet the Predators had wet dreams about pulling this move. Here we see Sentinel in a sympathetic state where he wants Prime to understand why he had to do it in order to save Cybertron. Until Optimus gave us the sweetest and satisfying death.
You betrayed yourself.
No, Optimus!
After all the horrible things he's done, causing the destruction of Chicago, and being the main reason why Age of Extinction happened. The reason why this is the best Villainous Scene is because Sentinel served as a great antagonist. Acting as a wild card with purpose and motivation, he truly believes he can save Cybertron by playing the bad guy, and he went through with it, seeing it as the only way, sacrificing his friends and innocent people in Chicago. Transformers Dark of the Moon deserves all the praise it gets thanks to Michael Bay executing the job correctly. I said I hate Sentinel Prime with a passion, but he served as the best part of this movie, and Leonard Nimoy killed it with the voice acting. I love this movie. It's my favorite Bayverse movie out of all 5 films. Well, I rambled enough as it is, so what is your take on the situation? I would like to hear some of your thoughts in the comments. Did Ironhide's death traumatize you? What are your thoughts on Dark of the Moon? I mentioned it before, but Nando V movies started a really good trend. I don't know if he will ever see this video, but if he happens to see this, I'm thankful that you started this trend, because this was fun to do. Please do share this video with every Transformers fan who may find this interesting, and what would be your villainous scene. I will see you guys next time, and remember to stay groovy like jazz. Give the video a like, Give the video a shout out. Above all, give the channel a groovy subscriber.
Thanks.
But we're repair bots! We're not programmed for this kind of action!
Then consider this an upgrade.